Attorneys Vanessa Mata and Jason Giles comes to an end. Both of them found guilty today on multiple counts. This just coming in about an hour ago. Covering this breaking news for you, we have legal analyst Pat Fanning joining us live here in the studio. Thank you again for your time. I know you've been watching this trial with us. It's a 3-week trial, 6 hours of deliberation. What is your first reaction when you found out that they were found guilty?
I was not at all surprised. Honestly speaking, I would have been shocked if they had not been found guilty because there was just an overwhelming amount of evidence.
Yeah. And Pat, you and I talked about the fact that they were remanded, detained right away and taken into custody. What does that say to you about how the judge felt about them?
Well, I was talking to a judge friend of mine this morning. He said this is a slap in the face of the system and of the courts. These lawyers were bringing fraudulent cases into these judges' courtrooms and committing a fraud against the court. So it sort of goes to the heart of the system. As lawyers, you're supposed to be contributing to the system and not detracting from it by doing outrageous behavior like this for money.
Yeah. And what kind of penalties do they face?
Ouch. It's not going to be pretty. Judge Vitter is a great judge, but every criminal case she had before she took the bench, she was a prosecutor. And so she's conservative, but she's very fair. I have to say, I've had cases in front of her, and she always gave me a fair shake. But she's not going to like this. And the guidelines are going to be very high. It's based on loss to the victim. So what do we have? We have the amounts that the insurance companies paid out to the plaintiffs. We have the amounts that they paid their own lawyers and experts and depositions and all those things to litigate all these cases. So it's going to add up to a lot. Then you throw in the obstruction of justice and the witness tampering, and it's going to be a bloodbath. And it'll be a big fight over what the final number is for guidelines. And
Pat, you heard the U.S. Attorney talk about the impacts of this case to the average person. Of course, these are two attorneys who are defendants, but it affects everyone who has an insurance policy on cars, automobiles, and home insurance policies. How do you think this affects policies nationwide, and also just kind of the message it sends about insurance and fraud and trust in our system?
There's no question that overall insurance fraud costs a lot to the system and drives costs up. But at the same time, when we talk about these defendants and their actions cause policies, premiums to go up, I will not be standing by my mailbox next week waiting for my insurance company to write me and say, now that they're gone, your premiums are going down. So yes, it costs in the overall, in the big scheme picture, but these defendants' actions, as horrible as they were, they're dropping the bucket. Compared to, we're talking about $100 billion in fraud. This is, so yes, it was wrong what they did. Yes, it costs, but it's not like all of us are going to get some tremendous immediate benefit now that they're off the field.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Legal analyst Pat Fanning, stay here. We're going to have you back here for our 5 and 6 o'clock news. Thank you so much for your analysis. But again, you can find the latest information on